In midair, the plane suddenly runs into a massive, unforecasted storm. Despite warnings of an uncontrollable anomaly and advice to fly around it, the captain decides to go straight through. Passengers scream in terror as the aircraft shakes violently, but after a tense few moments, the plane bursts out of the turbulence and into calm air. But something is wrong. The sky around them is pitch black, as if night has fallen instantly. Inside the cockpit, every system is dead except the radar. All communication with ground control is gone. Soon, the crew spots a strange yet eerily familiar landscape below, one that looks like a war zone. They witness an air battle unfolding beneath them, with planes diving and bombs exploding on the ground. A squadron of fighter planes suddenly circles the aircraft, preparing to attack. The pilots use the radar to dodge the firing line and climb higher into the sky. Meanwhile, two passengers who are revealed to be historians realize what's happening. They identify the fighter planes as models that haven't existed since 1945. They insist the plane has somehow traveled back to the 1940s. The captain brushes them off, focused on regaining radio contact. He lowers the aircraft, hoping to catch a signal, and finally reaches a young, confused British corporal named Nigel. To everyone's shock, Nigel confirms the year is 1940, and they are flying over France. Only then does the captain accept that the historians are right. The pilots quickly explain their situation. Nigel, though skeptical, decides to help them land, but he needs their exact position. The co-pilot suggests turning the aircraft lights back on, so British soldiers on the ground can spot them. Unfortunately, the Germans spot them first. A group of fighter planes swarms the airliner and opens fire. The captain cleverly maneuvers the plane, preparing to crash the German planes into the ground, but the assault badly damages the landing gear. With no other choice, Captain leaves a flight attendant at the controls, rushes to the tail section with two volunteer passengers, and works to repair the damage. Miraculously, they get the landing gear functioning again. Then, one of the historians proposes a radical idea that they should cut off the plane's radar and send it over to Nigel so he can use it to guide them. The captain hesitates at first, but with no other choice, they agree to the plan. They quickly wrap the radar in a thick layer of clothes and suspend it with parachutes and drop it at the designated spot. Fortunately, the British Army manages to collect the device, despite Nazi hindrance, and hands it over to Nigel. He quickly sets up the radar inside his base and starts operating it. Suddenly, he spots a large blip on the screen. It doesn't look like any aircraft. Surprisingly, the blip turns out to be another storm, similar to the one that brought them here. Seeing this, the captain strongly suggests they go through it, as they don't have enough fuel to land elsewhere. He bids Nigel goodbye and thanks him for his critical assistance. The captain braces himself and, along with the co-pilot, plunges the aircraft into the heart of the storm. Fortunately, their plan works, and the aircraft is instantly teleported back to the present day.